Hello, little babies. Oh, say hello. Say good morning. Good morning. And my little runt still here. They're slowly getting used to me and my kids. Oh, oh yeah, you like the. Oh, belly rub, belly rub. Ah. Who else wants a belly rub? Who else wants a belly rub? Who wants a belly rub? Belly rub. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Oh, they feel nice and warm. This heat lamp's doing its thing. All right, I'll leave you guys alone. Sorry, get back to cuddling. Hi, Sparrow. You doing your job this morning? Barking? Huh? So, because we've had maybe 3 or 4 weeks of really warm weather, a lot of things have started sprouting and growing. Had to cover everything up for the last week. So the nights have been dropping into the, you know, like mid 30s, low high 20s. As the sun goes down, I cover up anything that needs covering up to keep the warmth in. That's my asparagus bed, and the asparagus are growing. I've already lost a few to the cold, so I've been covering everything up. Same thing with my other plants. Garden bed right here that's growing a lot of things, and as you can see, you guys can see the green. That's all spinach coming up right here. Even though spinach is pretty hardy, I don't want to lose it. So, and I also have other things growing underneath here. I'm going to keep the plastic on. I would like to uncover it and show you guys, but it's still kind of cold. And then I have my garden. I've got other things growing there too, and they're covered up. But I'm gonna go inside and wait a couple hours for it to warm up just a little bit. All right, I want to show that I've pretty much finished the brooder. I made the counterbalance. I know this looks silly and everything, but it's an old propane tank that's I lost in the fire that didn't explode. I filled it with water and tied this log to it. It's the counterbalance for lifting up the door, which is still in work in progress because after I put the shingles on, I'm sorry I didn't get any of that on video, but drawback from using shingled roofing is they're super heavy and makes the door very heavy, and my wife or my kids wouldn't be able to lift it without the counterbalance, and that's why I built it that way. I mean, I could have put metal roofing on there, but at the same time, that's for a project like that, I felt like it just wasn't big enough to waste, you know, precious metal roofing. I'd rather save that for bigger projects than small projects like this. And so yeah, I have the material. I'd rather use the free stuff, and I found this, I don't know what it actually is, but this is foam padding I found in my ugly green shed over there, and that covers up. Ugh. So that covers up this part where, you know, where the hinges are, where I can't connect anything because the door lifts up. So I just have this floppy piece to cover it up. I have no idea how long that's gonna last, so I'll show you how it works. And like I said, it's still a work in progress. It's not very heavy for me, but I could still see my wife and kids struggling to open it. But yeah, I think it takes a good, you know, 60% of the weight off. 60-70% of the weight. Before I could never do it with one hand. I had to use two hands to lift it. Now I could just do it with one hand. But it's still not easy enough for my kids and my wife. So, and yes, I am gonna put a lock on it. One of those door not hinges, but lock, something that, you know, I'll connect it here and flops down, and I could put a lock on there, and it'll keep it from lifting up. And I haven't laid anything down in the front yet because I got to do a little more work on it. I'm gonna make this be able to flop down, so if I ever have to go in there and clean it, it'll be easy enough for me to just open the door, flop this down, and just kind of clean everything out without, you know, having to step over this or anything. So yeah, I'm still working on it. I'm gonna probably put hardware cloth in the front right here, and on the sides I've just gathered a bunch of leftover pavers that I've found everywhere on my property, and just stuff and rocks on the sides. I've done this way to keep the animals from digging underneath. I realize some of you won't agree with that method. You can probably say, yes, animals can just remove the rocks, whatever I put there, to dig underneath. But I've been doing that for almost 10 years. Whatever I built, like the last one I built, like just like this, on my other property. Yeah, I just laid rocks. I'm gonna find more and just stack it up. Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot more rocks I'm gonna lay down on the sides of it. And right now, yes, it could be easily removed if an animal really wanted to, but give it some time, and the dirt and the roots and the plants that grow into it will keep it from moving. Yeah, so I'm still gonna be stacking more rocks on the sides as I'm slowly collecting rocks around the property. This is just what I could get just within a few feet from this area. I mean, rocks were scattered everywhere, and throughout the pig paddocks right now, the pigs are digging up all the rocks and stuff. So I've got plenty of material to be able to keep stacking. And then I think this summer, once the plants start growing into it, growing around it, and the root system binds them in, it takes a lot of effort. So, and yes, I know there's a first time for everything, but like I said, it's just the way I do things. So as you can see on my chicken coop, right here there's nothing because my kids have taken the rocks from right here. But I've lined the front with extra pavers that I found around the property. And over here, I've lined with the rocks. And nothing has moved those rocks besides my children. And they only move the ones that they can. But the rest of them, yeah, I wouldn't be able to move them unless I have a pick or a shovel. Same thing with back here. 4 years now, and there's no signs of any animals trying to dig through all that because it just makes it harder. So yeah, this method does work. I'm not gonna say it's 100% proof, but most animals, unless they absolutely want to, of course they can get into anything you build. If you're worried about the animals still digging underneath and going under the rocks, that's not how animals work. When animals want to dig into something, they dig right at the building, right at the beginning, not a foot away, not where where the rocks start. They start right at the building. So if an animal wants to dig into here, they won't start digging here to go underneath because they don't think that way. They will try to dig right here, try to get into this building. So so they don't work here, they don't dig here to go all the way underneath. They don't, So that's why when you put hardware cloth down, it only has to come out a foot and a half, because like I said, they just won't dig that far. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on adding rocks, probably out another foot, and just stack it up just a little bit higher. I'm gonna fill the brooder box with wood chips and wood shavings. So I think we're gonna get chicks here soon, so I'm gonna get that going. The hardest thing in the world to back up is a lawnmower trailer thing, whatever that thing is called. I could back up a 30-foot trailer on my truck like in my sleep, but a lawnmower trailer, forget about it, don't even try. So I have to change this. She did not approve of this whole counterweight thing. I know it looks really ghetto, but I was kind of proud of it. Okay, I got more locks. It's all locked in now, so can't be lifted. I got one of those switch locks, and it's on both sides. One on that side, one on this side. The hardware is about the only thing that I've spent on this whole thing, and let me tell you, price for all this stuff was not cheap. I spent over like $110 for everything already. All right. Okay, I've got the heat lamp in there. It's probably been hanging up for about an hour now, and I let it on just to feel where it's getting hot. That's just a little bit warm, and that's super hot. Ow. I don't know why I would grab that. All right, so yeah, it's the heat. It's not building up here because it's very well ventilated. So because of the side windows, obviously that's not much heat to build up, but right here it's pretty warm. Not like a dangerous level warm, like it's not gonna catch on fire warm, but warm enough to keep the chickens warm. And I'm thinking maybe I need to get another one of these because it's not 30 chickens, it's 60 chickens. I should have bought it like a thermometer and hung it up here and see how warm it gets. We're still getting low temperatures, so at night. I'm pretty sure I've already mentioned that. So the heat lamp is a must. Hi, Hannah. The main star has just shown up. Okay, so if you're worried, I've got this thing zip tied up to the top, so it's not going anywhere. And I got the wires zip tied right here, so those aren't gonna go anywhere.
Hey, big chicks.
Yeah, baby. Not yet. Sometime this week we'll be getting baby chicks. All right, everyone wants to say hi. Say hi. Hi.
Hey, I picked rocks.
You picked up rocks?
Yeah.
Where'd you put them?
Rocks.
No rocks?
No pocket.
In your pocket?
A bird. A bird.
Yes, airplane.
It's flying around.
Yeah, they're flying around. Okay, so
Hey,
yeah, it's I gotta get some more wood chips.
Papa.
One bag just didn't do it. I was just hoping to save some money, but I'm being cheap again. What are you doing? Owie, hot, okay? Don't touch. Oh. You wanna sleep in here tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Big chicks. Hey,
Okay, say bye.
take a ride.
Okay, we're gonna go for a tractor ride. Well, lawnmower ride. Alright, that's it. That's it. The brooder's done. It's ready for the chickens. Alright, my name is Sang. This is Growing Little Country Homestead. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Say bye. Say bye.
Mommy.
Okay, bye.